Hi everybody, welcome to the Artist Corner. I am Dan Olson. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to do a reverse dip back of cup pour. I really love this technique. So let me start. I'll tell you the colors that we're using is a metallic gold, a purple, magenta, metallic, turquoise, and a lemon yellow. And then for our background, we're going to lay down a coat of white. Okay. Now let's spread instead. Let's try and spread that around a little bit. Hope your day's going well. Let's run the torch over this real quickly. Okay, here we have our cup. I tried to use this to line up where the center was. We will drop it there. And now we're going to start pouring. Start off with a little bit of our metallic gold. And go on to our purple. Our magenta, our turquoise, and then our lemon yellow. We're going to keep running through our colors. Purples and the yellows have me thinking of pansies. Magenta has me thinking hibiscus. The turquoise just simply makes me happy, and that's good enough for me. Okay. And then the lemon yellow. Using a 14 by 14 inch canvas, just so you know. And my paints that I used, I have 1 part paint to about 1.5 parts Floetrol, and then I added a little bit of water until I got to the consistency I thought I was looking for. Loving these colors. Look at how it's looking on the canvas. And let's do our last bit of lemon yellow. Let that drizzle out a little bit. You know what, should have put some gloves on before we started this. But I am going to put some on before we go any further because this one tends to be a little bit messy. A little messy and a whole lot of fun. Okay, gloves on. Let's go ahead and carefully pull this off. Set that aside. Almost used the wrong napkin. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to run these colors up a little bit. I love those colors though. Look at how much they're popping. Very vibrant, happy colors, I would call them. If you're counting, we had 9 little divots where the paint could escape. And now I'm going to come between the colors and pull to the center. And we make the magic happen. Gonna hit it again real quickly with the torch. Now we are gonna put our napkin down about midway. Carefully put it over. Gently pat to make sure that you got contact between the paper and the paint. we're going to do is we're going to bring in the corners. And then pull in carefully the corners again. Already see it starting to take shape. Finally, this last corner. And then carefully lift up. And there you go. Try and pick it up. Try and move everything into the center. Okay. You can possibly see when you lay down the napkin, you remove a fair amount of the white. So I will remove my gloves now because I don't think I'm going to need them anymore. I just want to make sure I have the correct amount of coverage around this painting. I'm going to add a little bit of white here and there. Kind of pretty though, huh? Let's spread this around. Careful with the edges. And do a final torching on this. And I will bring you in for the close-up and then show you what it looks like when it's dried later. And there you go, a reverse dip, back of cup. Really love the metallics. You'll see that on the close-up, but the gold, I put that down first because I wanted the edges to be in that shiny gold, and then the metallics in the turquoise really pops. And then I can still kind of see the whole pansy colors with the purples and the yellows, and the magenta just makes everything pop. Okay, let me take you in for a close-up. I'm going to come down and really get a good look at those colors and how they stand out and how it all came together. And then I will come back and show you what this looks like when it's all dry. Okay, so here we are 2 days later. The painting has dried. And take you down, you can see all of the bright colors, lacing. It will regain some of its wet look when I varnish it, but just so you can see before it gets varnished, but it is dry, this is what it looks like.